তো পুনৰবাৰ তোমালোকক ওয়েলকাম জনাইছো আমাৰ এই প্লেটফৰ্ম এডুকেট পাঠনটো এতিয়ালৈকে আমি কি কমপ্লিট কৰিলো জানানে এতিয়ালৈকে আমি কি কমপ্লিট কৰিলো বায়োটেক ইউনিট ক্লাছ 12 ঠিক আছে তাৰপা ৰিপ্ৰডাকচন ইউনিট তাৰপা কি কমপ্লিট কৰিছিলো 11th অৰ্গেনিক ঠিক আছে তাৰপা কি কমপ্লিট কৰিছিলো ইকোলজি ইউনিট তাৰপা এতিয়া আমি কমপ্লিট কৰিবলৈ গৈ আছিলো 12th অৰ্গেনিকৰ গোটেই একেটা ভিডিঅ'তে ওকে তো বেছি দেৰি নকৰো পটাপট আৰম্ভ কৰো বলা এই কুৱেশ্যনছ সমূহ চোৱা haloalkanes and haloarenes okay classification and nomenclature haloalkanes are derivatives of একদম ইজি কুৱেশ্যন কিহৰ derivatives হয় জানা haloalkanes নামতে alkanes আছে নহয় জানো in haloalkanes halogen is attached to কি কাৰ্বন লগত halo মানে আমি CH3X হয় নহয় জানো তো যদি ইয়াক আমি টানো এনেকা X H H H তো এইটো কি চাৰিটা বন মানে কি sp3 নহয় জানো তো sp3 কাৰ্বনৰ লগত তোমাৰ হেলোজেন গ্ৰুপটো এটাচ থাকে ওকে তাৰপিছত haloarenes contain halogen attached directly to কি গ্ৰুপ haloarenes এনেকা হয় আৰু কি গ্ৰুপৰ লগত তোমাৰ কানেক্ট থাকে ডাইৰেক্ট টু aromatic ring okay the IUPAC name of CH3Cl what do you think chloromethane হয় না yes এইটো আনসাৰ লৈছে ইয়াৰ মানে নেমটো কি হয় ব্ৰোমো মিথেন নে ইথেন ব্ৰোমো ইথেন নহয় জানো বেনজাইল ক্লোৰাইড বিলংছ টু বেনজাইল ক্লোৰাইড আমাক কি বুলি কৈছে দেই বেনজাইল ক্লোৰাইড এইটো কিয় এইটো ক্লোৰোবেনজিন হয় কিন্তু বেনজাইল ক্লোৰাইড কেনেকৈ হয় CH3Cl নহয় জানো বেনজাইল ক্লোৰাইড তো বেনজাইল ক্লোৰাইড তোমাৰ বিলং কোনটো গ্ৰুপত বিলং কৰে haloarine group ne allylic group ne benzylic group ne vinylic group the answer is benzylic halide okay next one carbon containing halogen attached to double bond carbon কি কোৱা carbon containing halogen কার্বনে তোমাৰ এটা halogen contain কৰে okay মানে ইয়াত CH2 এটা আছে okay তাৰপিছত কি আছে attached to double bonded carbon আছে attached to double bonded carbon তো ইয়াক কি কয় allylic কোৱা হয় নে vinylic কোৱা হয় the answer is vinylic okay তাৰপিছত allylic কাক কোৱা হয় সেইবোৰ চাই লবা okay next one nature of CX bond carbon halogen bond in haloalkane is polar ne non polar ne তোমার polar covalent ne ionic ne coordinate the answer is polar covalent okay reactivity of haloalkanes generally increases with কি হয় reactivity of haloalkane generally increases with increase in bond strength decrease in CX bond strength increase in carbon chain only increase in branching only the answer is decrease in CX bond strength okay now correct order of bond strength কাৰ bond strength সবতকৈ বেছি কোনটো হ'ব bond strength কাৰ বেছি CCl নে CBr নে CI সবতকৈ বেছি হ'ব CCl okay the answer is 10 or B okay next one allylic iodide sorry alkyl iodide are more reactive because alkyl iodide are more reactive why what do you think কিয় because it breaks easily নহয় জানো যদি তোমাৰ alkyl iodide মানে কি কম মানে তোমাৰ যদি এটা বণ্ডলৰ কাৰণে আছে আয়োডাইড ওকে কিবা এটা আছে ইয়াত RI আছে ওকে যদি এইটো তোমাৰ যদি পটককে যদি ব্ৰেক হৈ যায় বণ্ডটো তেতিয়া এইটো বেছি ৰিএক্টিভ হ'ব ন যদি বোলে বণ্ডটো নাভাঙেই তেতিয়া তোমাৰ এইটো ৰিএক্টিভ হ'বলৈ ভাঙিবলৈ টান হ'ব আৰু তাৰপিছত ওলাই গৈ পিনি সেইটো ৰিএক্ট কৰিব বেলেগৰ লগত তো নহয় জানো সেইকাৰণে এলকাইলিক আয়োডাইডছ আৰ মোৰ ৰিএক্টিভ বিকজ CCl bond is weakest sorry CCl বোলে CI bond is weakest okay next one preparation of haloalkanes haloalkanes can be prepared from alcohols using কি কৰিব লাগে haloalkane কৈছে ইয়াত Cl আছে কেমেন ফৰ Cl কেমেন Cl তো কি হ'ব আনসাৰ HCl ওকে তোমালোকৰ ৰিএকচন পঢ়িছে চাগে একদম এনচিআৰটি লাইন বাই লাইন মানে তোমাৰ এনচিআৰটি টপিকছৰ মতে মই কুৱেশ্যনবোৰ উঠাইছো তো তোমালোকৰ যদি কিতাপখন ওলাই চাই আছা দেন তুমি বাকী কেইটা ৰিএকচনবোৰ নিজে ৰিভাইজ কৰি যাবা ওকে সো কনভাৰ্জন অফ এলকহল টু এলকাইল কৰাৰ কমনলি ইউজড এলকহলক কি হয় এলকাইল ক্লোৰাইডত তোমাৰ কনভাৰ্ট কৰা হৈছে তাৰ এনসাৰ ইজ SOCl2 তোমাৰ ৰিঅ্যাকশন আছে কিতাবত ৰিঅ্যাকশন আছে দেই এডিশন অফ HBr to alkene এটো মাৰ্কভনিকভ ৰুল এপ্লাই কৰি ইয়াৰ এনসাৰটো মোক কমেন্টত দিবাচোন ওকে কমেন্টত free radical chlorination of methane gives free radical chlorination of methane gives কি দিব chloromethane next one preparation of haloarenes now chlorobenzene is prepared by chlorination of benzene in presence of কি হ'ব এটা তোমাৰ বেনজিন হয় তাক ক্লোৰিনেশন কৰিব লাগে এইটো মই ক্লাস 11ৰ অৰ্গেনিক কেমিষ্ট্ৰি সেশনত কৰাইছিলো তো ইয়াৰ এনসাৰ তোমালোকে মোক কমেন্টত দিবা ওকে electrophilic substitution occurs mainly in haloalkanes ne haloarenes ne alcohols ne ether what do you think the answer is haloarenes physical properties এতিয়া চাওঁ okay boiling points of haloalkanes increase with decrease in molecular mass ne increase in molecular mass ne decrease in polarity ne presence of oxygen the answer is increase in molecular mass haloalkanes are generally highly soluble in water ne insoluble in water ne ionic solids ne strong solids ne solid কি হবে answer to কি হবে what do you think haloalkanes are generally insoluble in water okay next one solubility of haloalkanes in water is low because why কিয় কাৰণ they cannot form hydrogen bonds effectively নহয় জানো next one chemical reactions of haloalkanes reaction of haloalkane with aqueous KOH gives reaction of haloalkanes with aqueous KOH gives alcohol okay next one reaction of alcoholic KOH প্ৰথমতে আছে ডিফাৰেন্স চালোৱা দেই যদি aqueous KOH এটা alcohol ফৰ্ম কৰিব কিন্তু যদি তোমাৰ alcoholic KOH ফৰ্ম কৰে তেনে তাৰ এলিমিনেশন হৈ যাব আৰু ফৰ্ম হ'ব alkene okay next one elimination reaction of haloalkane কলোৱে alkene formation হৈ যায় nucleophilic substitution in haloalkanes occur because carbon is attached to কি electron deficient carbon লগত attach হয় সেই কাৰণে তোমাৰ nucleophilic substitution কি কয় occur হয় okay SN1 reaction proceeds through formation of SN1 reaction তোমাৰ কি formation হয় carbocation am I right tertiary haloalkanes favor কি হ'ব SN2 mechanism SN1 mechanism free radical mechanism electrophilic substitution the answer is SN1 mechanism SN2 reaction occurs in single step no two step single step in Finkelstein reaction alkyl chloride is converted into কি হ'ব alkyl fluoride ne alkyl iodide ne alcohol ne ether ne what do you think the answer is B that is alkyl iodide okay next Schwarz reaction is used for preparation of etu jana B alkyl fluoride Wood reaction of alkyl halides give etu same class 11th or organic chemistry mo koraisu so the answer I need in comment section okay next haloarenes Haloarenes are less reactive towards nucleophilic substitution because CX bond has partial double bond character. They are ionic, halogen is absent, benzene ring is substituted. The answer is CX bond has partial double bond character. Next one. Chlorobenzene does not readily undergo hydrolysis due to weak CCl bond, partial double bond character, ionic bond, presence of oxygen. What do you think? The answer is partial double bond character. Okay. DDT is an example of DDT কি হয় example of antibiotic হয় insecticide হয় fertilizer হয় নে তোমাৰ polymer the answer is insecticide okay BHC is also known as linden হ'ব নে teflon হ'ব নে bakelite হ'ব নে option 4 to the freon what do you think the answer is linden okay freons are mainly used as fertilizers ne refrigerants ne dyes ne antiseptics কি what do you think the answer is refrigerants okay next one polyhydrogen compounds chloroform has molecular formula I think you can tell this in comment okay তোমালোকে গুগলত চোৱা ক'ত চোৱা but you have to comment okay iodoform has molecular formula যদি ক্লোৰোফৰ্ম জানা তেনে আইডোফৰ্মটো জানিব লাগে তথাপি মই আইডোফৰ্মটো কৈ দিছো দেই সেইটো কৈয়ে তোমালোকে ক্লোৰোফৰ্ম ল'ব পাৰা okay the answer is A okay carbon tetrachloride contains one chlorine atom two chlorine atoms carbon CCl4 হয় ইয়াত so what do you think four chlorine atoms okay next one excessive use of DDT causes কি হ'ব যদি আমি DDT actually use code and soil anything about biomagnetism over nitrogen fixation over increase oxygen level. The answer is biomagnetism over. Ozone depletion is mainly associated with alcohols, freons, alkane, carboxylic acid. What is the answer is freons. So ইয়াতে আমাৰ haloalkane, haloareneৰ question কেইটা কৰি হ'ল। নেক্সট কিন্তু তোমালোকে এনচিআৰটিটো এবাৰ ভালকে পঢ়িবা দেই। মই যেতিয়া এইবোৰ কুৱেশ্যন প্ৰেক্টিছ কৰাওঁ তোমালোকে এনচিআৰটি ওলাই থবা, যাতে তুমি সেই এনচিআৰটিৰ পৰাও সেইবোৰ পটাপট ৰিভাইজ কৰি যোৱা ৰিয়েকশ্যনবোৰ। অ'কে, অৰ্গেনিক কেমিষ্ট্ৰি ইজ অল এবাউট ৰিয়েকশ্যন। যদি তোমালোকে ৰিয়েকশ্যন ভালকে জানে তোমালোকে থিয়ৰী কুৱেশ্যনবোৰ ভালকে কৰিব পাৰিবা। অ'কে, নেক্সট চেপ্টাৰ কি হয় আমাৰ alcohol, phenol, and ether. What? Alcohol, phenol, and ether. So classification and structure report questions আছে, and কি আছে? Alcohols are compounds in which OH group is attached to. কি হ'ব? What do you think? sp3 carbon. Okay. Next one. Phenols differ from alcohol because in phenols the OH group is attached directly to phenols. Benzene ring. Phenol or structure. এইটো নহয় জানো OH, এইটো নহয় জানো, জানো তোমালোকে এনেকে লিখা, কিন্তু তোমাৰ OH টো য'ত পাতিলে হ'ল কোনোবা এটা জেগাৰ পৰা। Compound of CH3O CH2 belongs to, oh my god, ইমান টান কুৱেশ্যন, ether। এইটো B নহয় দেই, ether। Which compound is secondary alcohol? Secondary alcohol কোনটো হয়? What do you think? Secondary alcohol কোনটো হয়? এইটো তোমাৰ প্ৰাইমেৰী, তো এইটো C নম্বৰটো ভাঙি চাওঁ ন, CH3 CH CH3 আৰু ইয়াত OH, yes। এইটো এটা লগত লাগি আছে নহয় কাৰ্বন, এই কাৰ্বনটো কিমান লগত কানেক্ট আছে? এটা দুটা, তো মানে দিছ ইজ সেকেন্ডাৰী এলকহল। টাৰ্চিয়াৰী এলকহল contains OH group attached to carbon bonded with 3 carbon atoms. Okay, whole. Next one. In alcohols, oxygen atom is generally sp hybridized, sp2 hybridized, sp3 hybridized, unhybridized. What do you think? In alcohols, sp3 hybridized. Okay. Next one. Physical properties. Ek second, huh? Okay, as a preparation bro, as a physical properties. Alcohols have higher boiling points than corresponding hydrocarbon due to hydrogen bonding. হয় নে নহয়? Boiling point আহিলে এবাৰ maximum time answer তোমাৰ hydrogen bonding হ'ব। তাৰপিছত ethanol is highly soluble in water because it forms hydrogen bonds with water. নহয় জানো? Yes, Suzy. Solubility of alcohols in water decreases with increase in branching, increase in carbon chain length, presence of oxygen, decrease in molecular mass. The answer is increase in carbon chain length. কাৰণ molecular mass বেছি হৈ গ'লে তোমাৰ hydrogen bonding কমি যাব। Okay, তাৰপিছত 10 number. Okay, ether has lower boiling point than alcohol because it is non-polar, cannot form intermolecular hydrogen bonding, contains less carbon, ionic. The answer is B, that is cannot form intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So next question. Among the following, highest boiling point is shown by dimethyl ether, ethane, ethanol, methane. What do you think? The answer is ethanol. Okay. Now preparation of alcohols. Hydration in ethene produces hydrogen in ethene produces ethanol. Okay. Reduction of aldehydes give primary alcohols. Okay. Ketone kita kole secondary alcohol. Okay. Now reduction of ketone is secondary alcohol. Protein just কৈ দিছিলো। Ethanol can be prepared industrially by fermentation of sugar, ozonolysis, Haloalkane reaction, Woods reaction. What do you think? The answer is A, that is fermentation of sugar. Grignard reagents react with carbonyl compound to produce alcohol, haloalkane, haloarine, ether, carboxylic acid. What do you think? The answer is A, that is alcohols. Okay. Now chemical reactions of alcohol. Alcohol reacts with sodium metal to liberate key oxygen, chlorine, hydrogen, carbon dioxide. What do you think? The answer is hydrogen. Mane C is the answer. Okay. Next one. 17. No. Now 18. Product formed when ethanol reacts with sodium metal. Oh my god. Sodium acetate, sodium ethoxide, sodium carbonate, sodium ethanol. The answer is sodium ethoxide. Okay, next one. Alcohol react with carboxylic acid in the presence of acid catalyst to form ether, ester, alkene, aldehyde. The answer is ester. Dehydration of ethanol mainly gives ethane, ethene, ethanol, ethanoic acid. The answer is ethene. Okay. Now consider H2SO4 acts as reducing agent, dehydrating agent, oxidating agent only, catalyst only. The answer is dehydrating agent. Control oxidation of primary alcohol keeps কন্ট্রোল অপশন প্রাইমারি অ্যালকোহল কিটোন কম না অ্যালডিহাইড কম না এটু কম না এটু কম the answer is B that is aldehyde okay next one oxidation of propane to all propanol propanon propene na propanoic acid what think the answer is B that is propanon okay উফ কারণ তোমার 2 ডিগ্রি অ্যালকোহল যদি হয় তাহলে তোমার কিটোন বনিব নহয় জানো অক্সিডেশন হলে next one tertiary alcohol resists oxidation due to absence of what do you think the answer is tertiary alcohol resists oxidation due to absence of alpha hydrogen number C next now Lucas reagent is ZnCl2 plus consonant HnCl. Okay, HCl, HnCl koi palu. Now, tertiary alcohol reacts fastest with Lucas reagent because it is strongest as is stable. Carbocation forms rapidly. It has more oxygen. It has highest boiling point. What do you think? The answer is B. That is stable. Carbocation forms rapidly. Cool. Next, a Victor Mayer test is used to design. Oh, sorry, distinguish. ডিস্টিংগুইশ কি কৰে এলডিহাইড এন্ড কিটোন কৰে এলকহল ইথাৰ কৰে প্ৰাইমাৰী সেকেন্ডাৰী টাৰ্চিয়াৰী এলকহল কৰে নে এলকহল এন্ড ফিনল কৰে দা আনসাৰ ইজ সি দ্যাট ইজ প্ৰাইমাৰী সেকেন্ডাৰী টাৰ্চিয়াৰী এলকহলক ডিস্টিংগুইশ কৰিবলৈ আমি ভিক্টৰ মেয়াৰ টেষ্ট মানে ইউজ কৰো ওকে টেষ্ট কৰো মানে ফিনলছ এতিয়া ফিনলছ ন phenol is more acidic than ethanol because phenoxide ion is resonance stabilized okay phenol reacts with NaOH to form কি হ'ব sodium কি ফিনক্সাইড নে ইথক্সাইড নে বেনজয়েড নে বেনজিন the answer is sodium phenoxide phenol does not react with sodium metal ne NaOH ne তাৰপিছত কি আছে NaHCO3 what is sodium bicarbonate ne bromine water the answer is sodium bicarbonate okay 31 phenol gives violet color with neutral FeCl3 due to ether ne complex compound ne ester ne alkane what do you think the answer is B that is complex compound phenol reacts with bromine water to form bromobenzene, para-bromophenol, 2,4,6 tribromophenol, ne chlorophenol. The answer is C. That is 2,4,6 tribromophenol. Okay. Next one. When precipitate formed during bromination of phenol, white precipitate formed during bromination of phenol is 2,4,6 tribromophenol. Okay. Nitration of phenol with dilute HNO3 gives mainly meta nitrophenol ne orthopara nitrophenol ne picric acid only ne nitrobenzene. The answer is B that is ortho and paranitrophenol. Picric acid কাক বলে হয় picric acid কাক বলে কয় 26 trinitrophenol 246 trinitro picric acid মানে ইয়াত তোমাৰ OH ইয়াত তোমাৰ NO2 ইয়াত তোমাৰ NO2 আৰু ইয়াত তোমাৰ NO2 ইয়াক কোৱা হয় picric acid okay in Colbus reaction sodium phenoxide reacts with NH3 CO2 CaCl3 Br2 the answer is B that is CO2 Colbert reaction finally produced salicylic acid na benzoic acid na benzaldehyde na picric acid. The answer is A, that is salicylic acid. B. In invertible reaction introduces which group to phenol ring? COHO na CHO. The answer is C. Aldehyde that is salicylic. Oh, sorry, salicylic salicylic. Salicylic aldehyde. Okay. তাৰপিছত 39 answer হ'ব তোমাৰ এইটো জাষ্ট কলোৱে salicylic aldehyde. Okay. So phenol undergoes electrophilic substitution more rapidly than benzene because OH group activates benzene ring. Phenol is neutral. তোমালোকৰ oxygen withdraws electron strongly. Benzene ring is stable. The answer is A. That is OH group activates benzene ring. Okay. এতিয়া আমি চাওঁ ether. Ethers are named as alkoxyalkanes in common nomenclature, IUPAC nomenclature, trivial nomenclature, in the A to বাদে দিয়া answer ইয়াতো A হ'ব ইয়াতো B হ'ব. What do you think? The answer is in IUPAC nomenclature. Okay. Next one. Compound of this ইয়াৰ নামটো কি হ'ব? Ethoxy কি হ'ব? Ethoxy ethane নেকি? What do you think? Ethoxy ethane হ'ব answer. Okay. Next one. Williamson synthesis used for preparation of alcohol ने phenol ने ether ने aldehyde ये सबको पता है कि इसका आंसर सी होने जा रहा है ether होगा ठीक है Williamson synthesis involves reaction between alkyl halide and sodium alkoxide ने alcohol and acid ने ketone and alcohol ने alkene and water the answer is A that is alkyl halide and sodium alkoxide next one sodium ethoxide reacts with methyl bromide to form কি form কৰিব methoxy ethane Ethers are comparatively less reactive because they are strongly acidic, CO bond is stable, they are ionic, they contain halogen. What do you think? The answer is C, CO bond is stable. Okay, it is now 47. That is ethyl cleavage of HI first involves reduction in protonation of oxygen ne, oxidation ne, elimination. The answer is B, that is protonation of oxygen. Anisole react. Anisole কি হয় মোৰ কম্পাউণ্ডটো কেনেকা হয় এইটো নহয় OCH নহয় জানো anisole নে কি হয় শুদ্ধ আছে নে ভুল আছে তোমালোকে কমেণ্ট কৰি দিবাচোন এইটো ৰাইট নে ৰং মোক কবাচোন ওকে তাৰপিছত কোৱা anisole reacts with HI to form iodobenzene and methanol, phenol and methyl iodide, benzene and iodine, ne phenol and methanol. What do you think? The answer is phenol and methyl iodide. B. Okay, next one. Mixed and conceptual questions. দুটাই আছে. Most acidic among the following is ethanol acid, ne water acid, ne phenol, ne methanol. Methanol, sorry, methanol নহয়. What do you think? The answer is C, that is phenol. কিয় তোমালোকে why reason in comment section. Okay. Compound giving white precipitate with bromine water. Oh my god. A2 answer to কি থাকে ফিনল আকৌ ফিনল যদি ৰিয়েক্ট কৰে ব্ৰমিন ৱাটাৰ তেতিয়া তোমাৰ এইটো যোনটো 2,4 এইটো 2,4,6 ট্ৰাইব্ৰমফিনল বনায় সেইটো হোৱাইট প্ৰেচিপিটেট হয় ন তো সেইটো এনসাৰ তো ইয়াত yes ফাইনালি আমাৰ এলকহল ফিনল ইথাৰৰ কোৱেশ্চন প্ৰেক্টিছ সমাপ্ত হৈ গ'ল আমি এতিয়ালৈকে হেলোএলকিন হেলোৰিন আৰু এলকহল ফিনল ইথাৰৰ কোৱেশ্চন প্ৰেক্টিছ শেষ কৰিলো and now it's time for aldehyde ketone and carboxylic acid. Am I right? Yes. Come, let's start. The carbon atom in aldehydes and ketone is electrophilic mainly because oxygen is less electronegative than carbon ne carbonyl group is non-polar ne electron density shifts toward oxygen ne carbon atom contains lone pair. The answer is C, that is electron density shifts towards oxygen. Since oxygen is more electronegative than carbon নহয় জানো তো সেই কাৰণে electron density shifts towards oxygen making carbon electrophile. Okay, next. Aldehydes are generally more reactive than ketones toward nucleophilic addition because aldehydes কি কৰে have greater steric hindrance have less steric hindrance and less plus effect are acidic compounds contain hydroxyl group. The answer is B, that is have less steric hindrance and plus effect. Okay, next one. The shape around carbonyl carbon. The shape around carbonyl carbon is linear ne tetrahedral ne trigonal planar ne pyramidal. What do you think? The answer is C, that is trigonal planar. Among the following least reactive towards nucleophilic addition কি হয় মিথানল নে ইথানল নে প্রোপিন নে benzophenol. The answer is D, that is benzophenol. কারণ benzophenol contains two bulky phenyl groups causing high steric hindrance and resonance stabilization. Okay, next one. The boiling point of carboxylic acid is exceptionally high due to ionic bonding and resonance ne dimer formation to hydrogen bonding ne presence of carbonyl group only. What do you think? The answer is C, that is dimer formation through hydrogen bonding. Next one. Lower aldehydes and ketones are soluble in water mainly because they ionize completely. They form hydrogen bonds with water and they are acidic and they form dimers. What do you think? The answer is B, that is they form hydrogen bonds with water. Okay. Next one. Carboxylic acids are more acidic than alcohol because alcohols are unstable. Carboxylic ion is resonance stabilized. Alcohol contain less oxygen. Carboxylic acids are ionic. The answer is B, that is carboxylic ion is resonance stabilized. The correct order of reactivity towards nucleophilic substitution reactions. কোনটোৱে বেছি তোমাৰ nucleophilic substitution লৈ বেছি কৰে? What do you think? The answer is B, formaldehyde, aldehyde, and then ketone. Now it's time for preparation of aldehydes and ketones. What? Preparation of aldehydes and ketones. Okay. Control oxidation of primary alcohol generally produces aldehydes. জানোৱে oxidation of secondary alcohol কি হয় secondary alcohol যদি oxidize হৈ যায় তাক মই অথনিয়ে কৈছিলো ketone হয় Rosenbaum reduction converts acid chloride into aldehyde ne ketone into alcohol ne ester into acid ne nitrile into amine. The answer is A, that is acid chloride into aldehyde. That's ozonolysis of alkenes followed by zinc dust treatment gives কি দিব alcohol দিব নে carbonyl compound নে carboxylic acid only দিব নে hydrocarbon দিব. What do you think? The answer is B, that is carbonyl compound দিব. Okay. So, hydration of ethane in presence of HgSO4 and H2SO4 produces. I think এইটো মই class 11ৰ তাতো কৰাইছো, but answer to কৈ দিও ন the answer is B, that is ethanol. Okay, fuel crop acylation is important for preparation of aldehydes, only ketones, only alcohols, only carboxylic acid. What do you think? The answer is B, that is ketone. So nitrile on partial reduction forms কি কৰে nitrile partial reduction কৰোঁতে ketone বনে নে aldehyde বনে নে alcohol বনে নে acid বনে? What do you think? The answer is B, that is aldehyde. Next one. Stepin reaction converts nitriles into aldehyde ne ketone ne alcohol ne carboxylic acid. What do you think? The answer is A, that is aldehyde. Okay, so nucleophilic addition reactions. Characteristic reaction of aldehyde and ketone, electrophilic substitution ne nucleophilic ne free radical ne elimination. What is the answer is B, that is nucleophilic. Addition of HCN to carbonyl compounds from alcohols ne cyanohydrins ne ester ne acetal. The answer is B, that is cyanohydrins. Okay, the sodium bisulfide reacts with aldehydes to form bisulfide addition compounds ne oxime ne hydrogens ne alcohol. What do you think? The answer is B, that is bisulfide addition compounds. Okay, so aldehydes react with alcohol in dry HCl gas to form ester ne acetals ne ethers ne acids. What do you think? The answer is B, that is acetals. Okay, ketones react with hydroxyl amine to produce hydrogens ne oximes ne alcohols ne cyanohydrin. The answer is B, that is oxime. Reaction with semi-carboxylic gives oxime ne cyanohydrin ne semi-carbazone ne acetal. What do you think? The answer is C, that is semi-carbazone. Aldehydes on reduction form aldehyde আমি reduce কৰো primary alcohol ne secondary alcohol ne tertiary alcohol ne carboxylic acid. The answer is A, that is primary alcohol. Okay, তাৰপিছত আমি ketone reduction কৰিলে সেই যেনেকা আমি 2 degree alcohol যদি primary alcohol যদি আমি কৰি aldehyde পাওঁ আৰু 2 degree alcohol কৰি যদি আমি ketone পাওঁ তেনে ketone reduce কৰিলে secondary পাম আৰু aldehyde reduce কৰিলে primary alcohol পাম নহয় জানো secondary alcohol. Clemmensen reduction converts carbonyl group into here alcohol group ne hydrocarbon group ne carboxyl group ne ester group. The answer is B, that is hydrocarbon group. Clemmensen reduction is carried out in acidic medium ne basic medium ne neutral medium ne oxidizing medium. What do you think? What do you think? The answer is acidic medium. Okay, next Wolff-Kishner reduction is carried out in acidic ne neutral ne basic ne oxidizing. What do you think? The answer is basic medium. During oxidation reaction aldehydes are generally converted into alcohol ne ketone ne carboxylic acid ne তোমালোকৰ hydrocarbon. What do you think? The answer is C, that is carboxylic acids. Okay, ketones generally resist oxidation because they lack carbonyl group ne oxidation requires breaking CC bond ne they are acidic ne they contain hydroxyl group. The answer is B, oxidation requires breaking of CC bond. Tolerance reagent contain acidified cheminophore ne ammonium silver nitrate ne Fehling solution ne zinc amalgam. I think the answer to be given in comment section. Okay, next one. A positive tolerance test is indicated by formation of what do you think? I think silver mirror or something. Yes. Fehling solution gives positive test mainly with aromatic aldehyde ne aliphatic aldehyde ne ketones ne ether. What do you think? Aliphatic aldehyde, that is B. Gives reagent gives pink color with ketones ne aldehydes ne carboxylic acid ne alcohol. What do you think? The answer is aldehyde, that is the answer is B. Okay, so the reagent commonly used to distinguish aldehydes from ketone, bromine water ne tolerance reagent ne Lucas reagent ne concentrated H2SO4. The answer is B, that is tolerance reagent. Now aldol and Cannizzaro reactions. Aldol and Cannizzaro reactions. Aldol is shown by carbonyl compounds containing alpha hydrogen. Am I right? Please comment it কৈ দিবা হয় মই শুদ্ধ alpha hydrogen থকাটোৱে okay তাৰপিছত initial product formed during aldol condition beta hydroxy aldehyde ketone হয় নহয় yes. Next, acetaldehyde gives aldol because it contains alpha hydrogen. Cannizzaro reaction is shown by aldehydes lacking alpha hydrogen. য'ত তোমাৰ alpha hydrogen থাকে সেইটো aldol দেখায়, য'ত নাথাকে সেইটোৱে Cannizzaro দেখায় okay. Formaldehyde undergoes. So ইয়াৰ এনসাৰ তোমালোকে কমেন্টত ক'বতো লাগিব ন যেটা মই তোমাক aldol আৰু Cannizzaro মাজত ডিফাৰেন্স কৈ দিলো হয় নহয় so 40 in Cannizzaro reaction one molecule of aldehyde gets oxidized while another gets কি হ'ব nitrated নে reduced নে halogenated নে dehydrated. The answer is B, that is reduced. Okay, now haloform reactions. Haloform reaction. Okay, haloform reaction is given by containing কি group থাকিব লাগিব CH3 CO group থাকিব নে COH থাকিব নে CH থাকিব নে ether linkage থাকিব লাগিব. What do you think? The answer is A, CH3 CO group থাকিব লাগিব. Okay, Next one, acetone gives positive haloform test because it contains aldehyde group ne, methyl ketone group ne, carboxyl group ne, hydroxyl group. What do you think? The answer is B, that is methyl ketone group. Ethanol gives haloform test because it is oxidized to ethanoic acid ne, ethanol ne, acetone ne, methanol. The answer is B, that is ethanol. Okay. The yellow precipitate formed in haloform reaction, chloroform, iodoform, carbon tetrachloride, I2. What do you think? The answer is yellow precipitate তোমার কি হয় iodoformer হয়. The answer is B. Okay. Now carboxylic acid. Carboxylic acid react with active metals to liberate কি oxygen ne, carbon dioxide ne, hydrogen ne, chlorine. The answer is hydrogen. Okay. Carboxylic acid reacts with sodium bicarbonate, producing brisk effervescence due to evolution of এইটো তো সবাই জানে কার্বন ডাই অক্সাইড প্ৰেক্টিকেলতো কৰি আহিছে থাকে নহয় জানো হয় 47 ethanoic acids with ethanol in presence of concentrated H2SO4 is to form ether ne, ester ne, aldehyde ne, ketone. The answer is B, that is ester. Esterification reaction is generally irreversible ne, reversible ne, oxidation ne, neutralization. The answer is B, that is reversible. Okay. Now hydrolysis of ester in acidic medium gives alcohol and carboxylic acid ne, alkane and acid ne, ketone and alcohol ne, ether and water. What do you think? The answer is A, alcohol and carboxylic acid. Now decarboxylation of sodium salt of carboxylic acid using soda lime gives alcohol ne, alkane ne, alkene ne, ketone. What do you think? The answer is B, that is alkane. Okay. Hal-Voller's HVZ reaction involves alpha halogenation of carboxylic acid and nitration of benzene and reduction of ketones and oxidation of alcohols. What do you think? The answer is A, alpha halogenation of carboxylic acid. HVZ reaction requires presence of, what do you think? Just এটা পৰীক্ষা নহয় জানো alpha hydrogen acid. Okay. Now benzoic acid on nitration mainly ortho বনিব নে orthonitro benzoic acid বনিব নে paranitro benzoic acid বনিব নে metanitro acid বনিব নে trinitro benzoic acid বনিব. The answer is C, metanitro benzoic acid. COH carboxylic group is carboxylic acid যোনটো group orthoparadigm নে metadiaric নে ring deactivating নে neutral directing. What do you think? The answer is B, that is metadirecting. Carboxylic acids can be reduced to ketones ne, aldehydes ne, primary alcohols ne, secondary alcohols. What do you think? Primary alcohols. Mixed and conceptual questions at yeah. Most reactive towards nucleophilic addition, benzophenone ne, acetophenone ne, methanol ne, propanol. What do you think? Benzophenone ne, acetophenone ne, methanol ne, propanol. The answer is C, methanol. Why? Methanol has no alkyl group. Tar alkyl group নাই আৰু তাৰ steric index বহুত কম, making it most reactive. Okay. Compounds giving silver mirror test. Compounds giving silver mirror test. Acetone দিব নে, ethanol দিব নে, ether দিব নে, benzophenone. I think এইটো কমেন্টত কবা নালাগে মই কৰিছো. The answer is B, that is ethanol. Okay. Since it is an aldehyde and it gives positive silver mirror test. Okay. Next one. Compounds giving weak exposure NaCO3 is ethanol দিব নে, ethanol দিব নে, ethanoic acid দিব নে, acetone দিব. What do you think? য'ত carboxylic acid য'ত মানে কাৰ্বন ডাই অক্সাইড ওলাব লাগিব নহয় জানো? So fifth answer is C, that is ethanoic acid. Carboxylic acid react with sodium bicarbonate releasing carbon dioxide. তেতিয়াহে তোমাৰ brisk effervescence আহিব নহয় জানো? Most acidic among the following is ethanol ne, phenol ne, ethanoic acid ne, propanol. What do you think? The answer is C, that is ethanoic acid. Okay. Now the last question of aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, that is the compounds least reactive towards nucleophilic addition among following is methanol ne, ethanol ne, propanol ne, benzophenone. The answer is D, that is benzophenone. Two bulky phenyl groups and resonance reduce reactivity of benzophenone towards nucleophilic substitution. Sorry, nucleophilic addition. Okay. কাৰণ মই সেইটোকে ইংলিছত কলো বাট বেনজোফিনন কিয় কাৰণ দুই সাইডে মানে তোমাৰ বাল্কি গ্ৰুপ আছে সেইকাৰণে তোমাৰ সেই লিষ্ট ৰিএক্টিভ হৈ যায় নিউক্লিওফিলিক এডিশনৰ কাৰণে ওকে So next chapter of our class 12 chemistry is amines. বলা আৰম্ভ কৰো এমাইন্সৰ কোৱেশ্চন প্ৰেক্টিছ সবতকৈ প্ৰথম টপিক আছে আমাৰ ক্লাসিফিকেশন নমেনক্লেচাৰ Amines are derivatives of ammonia in which hydrogen atoms are replaced by halogens ne alkyl or aryl groups ne hydroxyl group ne carbonyl group. What do you think? The answer is B, that is aryl or alkyl groups. Okay. In primary amines, nitrogen atom is attached with one carbon group, ne two carbon group, ne three carbon group, ne four carbon group. The answer is A, that is one carbon group. Compound C2H sub NH2 is classified as primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine. What do you think? A quaternary salt. The answer is C, that is primary amine. Aniline belongs to aliphatic amine, aromatic amine, tertiary amines only ne amides. The answer is B, that is aromatic amines. Okay, next Swami. Okay, the lone pair of electrons on nitrogen in amine is responsible for acidic nature, basic nature. The answer is B, that is basic nature. The geometry around nitrogen atom in amines is generally linear, ne trigonal planar, ne trigonal pyramidal, ne tetrahedral planar. What do you think? The answer is C, that is trigonal pyramidal. Okay, now let's have some questions on physical properties. Okay, 7 number question is lower aliphatic amines are soluble in water mainly because they are ionic, they form hydrogen bonds, নে aromatic ring নে salt directly এটা সবাই জানিব লাগিব 7 number B হবে they form hydrogen bonds boiling points of primary amines are generally higher than corresponding hydrocarbon due to metallic bonding hydrogen bonding ionic bonding নে resonance the answer is B that is hydrogen bonding fine solubility of amines in water decreases with okay solubility of amine in water decreases okay with here increase in branching নে increase in carbon chain length নে presence of lone pair নে presence of nitrogen what do you think the answer is B increase in carbon chain group. Among the following, highest boiling point is shown by trimethylamine, ethane, ethylamine, dimethyl, dimethyl ether. The answer is C, that is ethylamine. Now, preparation of amines. Reduction of nitro compounds produce. Reduction of nitro compounds produce. Keep produce करे. Nitro compounds, alcohols ने, amines ने, ketones ने, carboxylic acid. What do you think? The answer is B, that is amines. Okay. So gradual thalamus synthesis is mainly used for preparation of secondary amines, tertiary amines, primary aliphatic amines, aromatic amines. The answer is C, that is primary aliphatic amines. Hoffman bromide reaction converts amides into alcohol amines containing one carbon less carboxylic acid ketone. The answer is that is B, that is তোমার কি and amines containing one carbon less. Okay. Okay. Reduction of nitrile produces primary amine, secondary amine, tertiary amine, amides. What do you think? The answer is A, that is primary amines. Nitrobenzene on reduction gives benzene phenol aniline benzoic acid. The answer is C, that is aniline. In Hoffman bromide reaction, bromine reacts in the presence of NaOH. Okay, বা KOH দিলেও হ'ব. Okay. Now the next question is Now the next question is about basic character of amines. Now the basicity. Amines behave as bases because they contain oxygen and nitrogen atoms contains lone pair, they contain pi bond, they contain acidic hydrogen. The answer hobo B, that is nitrogen atom contains lone pair. Okay. In gaseous state, the basic strength order among methylamine মানে CH2 নহয় জানো? হয় নহয়? So 18 answer your primary hope secondary tertiary secondary primary tertiary tertiary secondary primary tertiary secondary. What do you think? The answer is tertiary secondary and primary. In aqueous solution, secondary amines are generally stronger bases because they have smaller size, solvation stabilizers protected ion effectively, they contain oxygen atom, they are acidic. What do you think? The answer of 19 is B, solvation stabilize protonation. Aniline is weaker base than ethylamine because ethylamine is aromatic, lone pair in aniline is involved in resonance, aniline lacks lone pair, ethylamine contains pi bond. What do you think? The answer is B, that is lone pair in aniline is involved in resonance. Electron withdrawing group on benzene ring generally increases basic strength of aniline, decreases basic strength of aniline, do not affect basicity, convert amines into acid. What do you think? The answer is B, that is decreases basic strength of aniline. Next one, para-nitroaniline is less basic than aniline because nitro group donates electron withdraws electron removes nitrogen atom increases solubility. What do you think? The answer is B, that is withdraws electron. Now chemical reaction of aniline. Amine react with mineral acids to form the answer is B, that is salt. Ethylamine reacts with HCl to produce ethanol ethyl chloride ethyl ammonium chloride acetamide. What do you think? The answer is C, that is ethyl ammonium chloride. Primary aliphatic amines react with nitrous acid to produce alcohol, diazonium stable at room temperature, ketones, ether. What do you think? 25 to B, A, C, D. Diazonium salt এটাহে বনিব যে তোমাৰ aromatic primary aliphatic kita alcohols লৈ বনাই okay aromatic primary amines react with nitrous acid at 270 to form arene diazonium salts 26 হ'ব B okay 27 to hoba benzene diazonium chloride is stable mainly at 373 in a room temperature ne kuto 27. What do you think? 272 to 78. Okay. 10-meter reaction involves replacement of diazonium group by halogen or CN ne OH group only ne NH2 group only ne COOH group 28. What do you think? The answer is A. 10-meter reaction kotha koise A halogen or CN group. Okay. Benzene diazonium chloride on hydrolysis forms benzene ne, phenol ne, aniline ne, nitrobenzene. What do you think of this question? So number answer hobo that is B, that is phenol. Benzene diazonium chloride on hydrolysis forms phenol. Coupling reaction of benzene diazonium chloride with phenol forms কি হবো alcohol ne, azodides ne, তোমার ketone ne, carboxylic acid. The answer is B, that is azodide. Okay. Carbolamine reaction is given only by secondary amine, tertiary amine, primary amine, amides. The answer is C, that is primary amine. Carbolamine test produces compounds having present smell, flirty smell, foul smell, no smell. তোমার carbolamine test করতে কি smell হয়? Foul smell. Okay. Heisenberg reagent is benzene sulfonyl chloride, acetyl chloride, thionyl chloride, sulfuric. The answer is A, that is benzene sulfonyl chloride. Okay. Next one. Heisenberg test is used to distinguish alcohols, aldehydes, primary, secondary, tertiary amines, ketones. The answer is C, that is primary, secondary, and tertiary amines. That's diazonium salts or questions. Diazonium salts are prepared from tertiary amines, secondary amines, primary aromatic amines, netomolecular amides. What do you think? The answer is C, that is primary aromatic amines. Diazonium salts are used in synthesis because diazonium group can be replaced by many functional groups, hydrogen only, oxygen only, carbon only. That is a many functional group. Both functional group তোমাৰ diazonium salts তোমাৰ diazonium group to replace কৰিব পাৰে. Benzene diazonium chloride reacts with Ki to form কি হ'ব? Benzene. Reaction of benzene diazonium chloride with CuCN gives benzonitrile, phenol, benzene, aniline. What do you think? The answer is A, benzonitrile. Conceptual question কিছুমান. Most basic among the following in aqueous solution is aniline, ammonia, dimethylamine, paranitroamine. What do you think? The answer is C, that is dimethylamine. Why? Current secondary amines are strong between solution due to favorable plus I effect. মানে plus I effect আৰু solvation effect কাৰণে তেওঁলোকৰ dimethylamine টো সবতকৈ মানে basic মানে এইটো secondary amine হয় ন সেইকাৰণে compounds that gives positive carbon test is dimethylamine, trimethylamine, aniline নে SMI. The answer is C, that is aniline. তো ইয়াতে আমাৰ amines ৰ question practice শেষ হ'ল এতিয়া আমি ফিল্পলৈ যাওঁ biomolecules. Okay, biomolecules ফটাফট শেষ কৰোঁ. Okay, ইয়াত বহুত কম সময় ল'ম কাৰণ ইয়াত গোটেই থিয়ৰি আছে একো এক্সপ্লেইন কৰিম না মই ডাইৰেক্ট এনসাৰ কৈহে যাম. Okay, carbohydrates are chemically defined as কি হ'ব? The answer is A, that is polyhydroxy aldehydes. Okay, glucose is classified as, the answer is B, that is monosaccharide. Fructose is an example of what? What do you think? The answer is B, that is ketohexose. Okay, the molecular formula of glucose is C6H12O6. Okay, the answer কি হ'ব? B number answer. Okay, 5 number question to one. Glucose does not react with sodium hydrogen sulfide because aldehyde group is involved in cyclic structure. Glucose reacts with hydroxylamine to form oxide. The answer is A. The 6-member cyclic structure of glucose is called glucose cyclic structure আমি কি বুলি কওঁ? Pyranose. Okay. Next one, glucose and fructose are functional isomer, fusion isomer, chain isomer, and metamers. What do you think? The answer is A, that is functional isomer. Fructose gives tolerance test because it contains aldehyde group directly. It undergoes tautomerism in alkaline medium or it is acidic. It forms ester. The answer is B, that is it undergoes tautomerism in alkaline medium. Now question number 10, which carbohydrate is non-reducing? Sucrose. Okay, hydrolysis of sucrose gives two glucose molecule, glucose and fructose, glucose and galactose, fructose and galactose. The answer is B, glucose and fructose. Lactose on hydrolysis produces glucose and fructose, fructose and galactose, two fructose molecules. So the answer is B, glucose and galactose. So maltose contains alpha 1 to 4 glycosidic linkage, beta 1 to 4 glycosidic linkage. The answer is A, that is alpha 1 to 4 glycosidic linkage. Okay, next question, cellulose is composed of repeating units of alpha D glucose, beta D glucose, fructose, ribose. The answer is B, that is beta D glucose. Starch is mainly composed of amylose and amylopectin ne glucose and fructose ne cellulose and glycogen ne lactose and maltose. Well, the answer is amylose and amylopectin. Now the questions, there's two proteins. What proteins? Proteins are polymers of monosaccharides ne amino acid ne fatty acid ne nucleotides. The answer is B, that is amino acids. Amino acids contain both OH group, CHO group ne NH2 group ne COOH group ne CO group ne OH group ne CN group and CHO group. What do you think? The answer is NH2 group and carboxylic acid group. Okay. Proteins are linked with glycosidic linkage ne peptide linkage ne hydrogen bond linkage ne ester linkage. What do you think? The answer is B, that is peptide bond. Okay. Now peptide bond formation involves elimination of CO2 ne NH2 ne H2O ne H2. What do you think? The answer is C, that is water. Structure of protein responsible for biological activity is mainly primary structure and secondary structure and tertiary structure and molecular formula structure. The answer is C, that is tertiary structure. Denaturation of proteins causes loss of primary structure only in a biological activity in a peptide bonds completely in a amino acid. What do you think? The answer is B, that is biological activity. Now fibrous proteins are generally water soluble in structural proteins in globular enzymes in simple sugar. What do you think? The answer is B, structural proteins. Now, insulin is carbohydrate and protein hormone and nucleic acid and vitamin. I need this answer in comment. Okay. The helical structure of protein is mainly established by ionic bond only. Hydrogen bonding, the metallic bonding, the peptide bond. The answer is B, that is hydrogen bonding. Okay. Next one. Example of globular protein, keratin, myosin, hemoglobin, fibrin. The answer is C, that is hemoglobin. Next, enzymes and vitamins. Enzymes are generally act as hormones, biocatalysts, carbohydrates, lipids. The answer is B, that is biocatalyst. Okay. Enzymes are mostly proteins, carbohydrates, lipids, hydrocarbons. The answer is A, that is proteins. Now, question number 28. Activity of enzymes is highly dependent on temperature and pH, color, pressure, and density. The answer is A, that is temperature and pH. Vitamin C is chemically known as retinol, calciferol, ascorbic acid, tocophenol. What do you mean? The answer is C, that is ascorbic acid. Deficiency of vitamin D causes scurvy, night blindness, rickets, beriberi. What do you think? The answer is C, that is rickets. Vitamin B1 deficiency causes beriberi, rickets, scurvy, anemia. What do you think? The answer is A, that is beriberi. Vitamin that are soluble in water are mainly A and D, E and K, B and C, and A and E. What do you think? The answer is C, that is vitamin B and C are soluble in water. Now, question for nucleic acids. Okay, nucleic acids are polymer of amino acids, nucleotides, fatty acids, monosaccharides. What do you think? The answer is B, that is nucleotides. A nucleotide contains sugar and base only, sugar and phosphate only, nitrogen base, sugar and phosphate only, protein and sugar. The answer is C, that is nitrogen base, sugar and phosphate. RNA generally contains thymine, uracil, cytosine only, adenine only. What do you think? The answer is B, that is uracil. The sugar present in DNA is ribose, fructose, deoxyribose, glucose. What do you think? The answer is C, that is deoxyribose. The complementary base pair in DNA is adenine cytosine, guanine thymine, adenine thymine, uracil guanine. What do you think? The answer is C, that is adenine and thymine. Double helical structure is associated with RNA, DNA, protein. The answer is B, that is DNA, deoxyribose nucleic acid. Now, the carbohydrates stored in animals, starch, cellulose, glycogen, sucrose. The answer is C, that is glycogen. The biomolecule responsible for transfer of genetic information is proteins, vitamins, nucleic acid, enzyme. The answer is C, nucleic acid. And here our biomolecule chapter is also completed. We have completed haloalkane, haloarine, alcohol, phenol, ether, aldehyde, ketone, and carboxylic acid, amines, or biomolecule. ইয়াতে শেষ হ'ল আৰু ইমান কৰাৰ পাছত 12 chemistry শেষ হ'ল বুলি নাভাবিবা, কাৰণ এতিয়া আমি লাষ্ট 40 questions কৰিম, য'ত আমাৰ ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট ৰিয়েকশ্যন বেছ MCQs কেইটা আছে ফ্ৰম ইচ চেপ্টাৰ। অ'কে, চ' প্ৰথম চেপ্টাৰ আমি কৰিবলৈ গৈ আছো, দেট ইজ haloalkane and haloarine. Ethyl bromide on heating with alcoholic KOH forms. Ethyl bromide যদি আমি alcoholic KOH মনত থোৱা, alcoholic KOH হলে কি কয় elimination হয়, তো ইথিন ফৰ্ম কৰে। অ'কে, chlorobenzene reacts with NaOH at high temperature pressure to produce কি হ'ব? Phenol. Okay, which reagent converts alcohol into alkyl chlorides effectively? কোনটো হ'ব? SOCl2. একটা ৰিয়েকশ্যন তুমি লিখি লিখি প্ৰেক্টিচ কৰিবা দেই। মই গোটেইকেইটা ৰিয়েকশ্যনটো মানে ৱৰ্ডছত লৈছো আৰু তাৰ এনচাৰটো কৈ আছো। তোমালোকে ৰিয়েকশ্যনটো নিজে লিখি লিখি ট্ৰাই কৰিবা। Which reaction is used for preparation of higher alkanes? Ethyl chloride reacts with aqueous KOH. যদি aqueous KOH কাৰণে এইটো তোমাৰ CL মানে লাট মাৰি দিয়ে আৰু OH টো লাগি যায়। Okay, means that is ethanol. Okay, তাৰপিছত তোমাৰ Finkelstein reaction involves conversion of alkyl chlorides into Finkelstein alkyl iodides, নহয় জানো? তাৰপিছত chlorobenzene is less reactive towards nucleophilic substitution because CCl bond has partial double bond character, নে chlorine is absent, নে benzene is saturated, নে chlorobenzene ionic. কি আছিলে এইটো অথনিও কৈছিলো নেকি? The answer is A, that is CCl bond has partial double bond character. Which reaction converts alkyl halides into nitriles? What do you think? The answer is reaction with KCl. Okay, ethyl bromide reacts with magnesium in dry ether to form কি হয়? কি হয়? Grignard reagent. Okay, Chandler reaction is used to prepare alcohols from ketone, haloarenes from diazonium salt, ne esters from acid, ne amines from alcohol. The answer is that is that is you have to give in comment. তাৰ ফসাই দিলে নহয় এনসাৰটো কৈ আছো এনসাৰটো বি হ'ব haloarenes from diazonium salt. Okay, so next chapter আমি কি কয় reaction based question কৰিব গৈছো alcohol, phenol and ether. So yes, ethanol on dehydration with concentrated H2SO4. I think etu othoniya koilu. So please etu comment at koba. Phenol reacts with bromine water to form. What do you think? 12 othoniya bahut bar koilu. Etu hoy. Williamson synthesis is used to prepare ki hobo? Preparation of ethers. Na jano. Next, ethanol reacts with sodium metal producing ki hobo? Hydrogen gas, oxygen gas, chlorine gas, carbon. Etu othoniya koilu. Hydrogen gas. Remer-Timmer reaction into which group? Etu othoniya koilu. Aldehyde group. Colbert's reaction of sodium phenoxide with CO2 gives ki hobo? Salicylic acid. Othoniya kora. নহয় জানো primary alcohols and oxidation first produces কি হ'ব primary alcohol যদি প্ৰথম oxidation কৰে কি produce কৰে what do you think the answer is B, that is aldehydes. Okay, phenol reacts with NaOH because phenol is basic ne acidic ne neutral ne oxidizing. What do you think? The answer is B, that is acidic. Cleavage of anisole which HI produces phenol and methyl iodide ne tomar benzene and methanol de tomaloko benzaldehyde ne HI ne phenol and methane. What do you think? The answer is A, that is phenol and methyl iodide. So Lucas reagent is used to distinguish alcohols ne phenols ne ethers ne aldehyde. এইটো তো আবু কবলে কিবা দৰকাৰ আছে নেকি? That is A, that is alcohol. So next question আমি কৰিম aldehyde, ketones and carboxylic acid or without wasting time let's go. Ethanol reacts with HCN to form 21 or কি হ'ব? Cyanohydrine. Tollens reagent gives silver mirror with ketones ne aldehydes ne alcohols ne ether. The answer is B, that is aldehyde. নহয় জানো তাৰপিছত aldol condensation is shown by compounds containing alpha hydrogen. অথনি বহুত বাৰ ক'লো formaldehyde undergoes chemical reaction কিয় কাৰণ absence of alpha hydrogen নাই alpha hydrogen ইয়াত নাই halform reaction is given by compounds containing এইটো নহয় অথনি কৰিছিলো B নম্বৰ answer chemistry reduction converts carbonyl group to alcohol এইটো অথনি কৰিছিলো hydrocarbon নহয় জানো next one ethanoic acid reacts with ethanol in presence of concentrated H2O4 কি হ'ব 27 answer that is ester. Okay, SB that reaction involves nitrogen alpha এইটো অথনি কৰিছিলো answer is B, that is alpha halogenation of carboxylic acid তাৰপিছত তোমাৰ sodium acetate on decarboxylation gives ethane ne methane ne ethene ne methanol. The answer is B, that is methane. Benzaldehyde with concentrated NaOH gives aldol product ne kenzal product ne haloform product ne oxime product. What do you think? The answer is B, that is kenzal product the absence of alpha hydrogen due to absence of alpha hydrogen. Last and final part that is amines. Okay, nitrobenzene on reduction forms here জলদি সোনকালে কি আছে phenol aniline benzene benzoic acid. The answer is B, that is aniline. Hofmann-Werner reaction converts amides into এটো হেৰি কৰিলো এটো হয় answer. Ethyl amine reacts with nitrous acid to produce ethanol নহয় জানো হয় নহয় নাই আকৌ সেই প্লাস মাইনাস সেইটো নহয় আকৌ দেই মই অথনি অলৰেডি কৈ দিছো যে aromatic আৰু aliphatic কি হয় বুলি okay next aniline on diazotization forms benzene diazonium chloride হয় নহয় হয়নে নহয় হয় টেনশন লবা Sandmeyer reaction converts diazonium salts into haloarenes ne alcohols ne ethers ne কি আছে ketone. What do you think? The answer is A, that is haloarenes. So benzene diazonium chloride on hydrolysis gives aniline ne benzene ne phenol ne chlorobenzene. What do you think? Benzene diazonium chloride on hydrolysis gives phenol. Coupling reaction of benzene diazonium chloride with phenol forms azodide. Next, carbon test is given by only primary amine নহয় জানো তাৰপিছত aniline with bromine water forms bromobenzene এইটো answer in comment. I think এইটো পাৰিবা comment দিবা দেই Heisenberg reagent is used to distinguish কি হ'ব what do you think alcohols ne ketone ne different classes of amines ne carboxylic acid. The answer is C, and here our 12th organic chemistry question practice series কমলে আমি বহুত minimum 150 plus নে approximate 200 question touch কৰিলে চাগে তো বহুত ভিডিওটো অলপ দীঘল হৈ গ'ল ৰেগুলাৰ ভিডিঅ'ছ কিটাতকৈ এণ্ড য়েছ তোমালোকে প্লিজ ভিডিওটো লাইক কৰি দিবা অ'কে লাইক শ্বেয়াৰ নিজৰ লগৰ লগত আৰু কমেণ্ট কৰি দিবা তোমালোকৰ হোমৱৰ্ক এণ্ড চেনেলটো ছাবস্ক্ৰাইব এতিয়াই কৰি দিয়া ইমানে কমি সামৰিছোঁ থেংক ইউ নমস্কাৰ